And good evening, everyone, and welcome here to Genesee Community College as we get set for the 34th annual Batavia Rotary Club Girls Basketball Classic Championship game between the Pembroke Dragons and the Cal Mum Raiders. Mike Rose, thrilled to be with you here at Genesee Community College for tonight's action on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. And appreciate you tuning in with us here this evening. Before we get started here, I want to take this time to thank tonight's sponsors who allow this action to be brought to you here each and every time here on Batavia Daily News Sports Network. And we want to start with Vangelis Enterprises. Vangelis Enterprises LLC is a fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. We specialize in septic system installation and repairs along with waterline installation. You can check them out on Facebook or call them at 585-471-4240. Also, Crazy Cheap Cars. Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com. Carry the largest selection of over 100 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. We need your trade-in. Top dollar will be paid for your trade-in, so give them a call, 585-948-8000, or better yet, we'll see you right here. Also, Zoom Total Fitness. Zoom Total Fitness. Fitness for all levels. Personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga. 24/7 access with only $35 per month membership with no extra fees. New equipment and a super clean facility. Training, classes, infrared sauna, and more. Call 585-861-8995 for more information. Also, Harding's Plumbing. Family-owned and operated company, EPA certified and fully insured. Offering fair pricing for excellent workmanship. We stand behind our work and business name. With 24-hour emergency service and 12 technicians, we have the ability to get the workload done in a timely fashion. You can call them 585-237-5561 for Harding's Plumbing. Also, Summit Family Dental at Summit Family Dental Care. Our dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, our care begins with getting to know each other. Our highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. Call our Warsaw location, 585-786-3676, or visit online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. Also, Berkshire Hathaway and Jessica Best, your best friend in real estate. You can call Jessica Best at 585-409-8734 for all of your real estate needs. And also, Genesee Community College, looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education. Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Join us at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. You can learn more and visit www.genesee.edu/physed. That's PHYSED. And also Robley Plumbing. Robley Plumbing and Heating. One call does it all when you call Robley. Furnace not working? Need your hot water tank replaced? Do you have a faucet dripping? Want to have a new toilet installed? Call Robley. We'll answer and get you all fixed up in no time. You can call 585-470-8542 as we have been servicing the Glow region for over 75 years. Robley specializes in all things plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, including well systems, boilers, furnaces, hot water tanks, and more. So we appreciate all of our sponsors who have made it possible for us to bring you the action here this evening, and we'll keep them rolling on the screen here. But we appreciate you joining us here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network, here live on YouTube, here at Genesee Community College for what should be a good one here in this championship contest. The Pembroke Dragons, the Cal Mum Raiders, a pair of 7-2 teams here early on in this girls basketball season. And take a look at how they got here. Pembroke emerging with a 50-43 victory over Notre Dame. to advance into this championship contest. And Elle Peterson with 15 points, including 5 of 5 from distance in that game, as the Dragons drilled 10 triples in all to knock off the 2-time defending champion Notre Dame Fighting Irish. On the other side of the bracket, Calmum defeated Batavia 52-44 to advance into this championship game. Hazel Nickerson with 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists en route to powering her team into the championship round. And also Shea Dreskowski with 14 points in that game for the Raiders as they moved in to the championship round. And earlier on, before this one here, earlier on this evening, it was the Blue Devils knocking off the Irish 38-32 in the consolation game of this tournament. Well, in the JV bracket, the Fighting Irish picking up a victory there as they knocked off Batavia to win the JV portion of this tournament with a 53-26 victory. So, last game of the Rotary Girls Basketball Classic here tonight, and it's the Dragons and the Raiders. I mentioned both 7-2, both Class C schools this season. Pembroke playing in Class C1, Calmum playing in Class C2, both sitting as number 4 seeds in their sectional brackets here early on. Both have some common opponents. They both lost to Oakfield earlier this season. Pembroke's other loss coming at the hands of Kendall, while Calmum's second loss coming at the hands of Livonia earlier this season. And warm-ups have just about concluded here, as we're just about ready for introductions and getting underway here in this championship contest. Appreciate you joining us here this evening on Batavia Daily News Sports Network. As we once again roll through our sponsors, and want to thank all of our sponsors once again as they roll through: Genesee Community College, Robley Plumbing and Heating, Vongelis Enterprises, Crazy Cheap Cars, Zoom Total Fitness, Harding's Plumbing, Summit Family Dental, and Berkshire Hathaway and Jessica Best.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 34th Annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball.
We are ready to get underway here for introductions now in this one. But first, we'll begin with the national anthem here at Genesee Community College. And now we'll meet both teams here today as we'll meet the starting lineups for both teams. Pembroke with just one non-starter here tonight, just 6 players available, with Reagan Schneider not in attendance for this contest. So a little short-handed are the Dragons, but with only 7 players on the roster, certainly something they are accustomed to this season. Starting lineup tonight for Pembroke: L. Peterson, Peyton Liss, Seneca Calderon, Annalie Easterbrook, and Morgan Conover.
The coach for the Pembroke Dragons, Jamie Johnson, assistant coaches, R.O. Johnson.
And our PA man here, I believe, missed a starter, but nonetheless.
And finally, the unlucky number for this announcer, but not unlucky for anything else, number 13, Morgan Conover.
And there is Morgan Conover, who finally gets introduced here. On the other side for Cal Mum, your starters here this evening: Emma Brogan, Shay Dreskowski, Ava Amorosi, Melena Bellows, and Hazel Nickerson.
Number 10, Holly McGinnis.
As they introduce the non-starters on the Cal Mum side first. Pembroke in their home whites here today, while Cal Mum in their colored jerseys.
Number 20, Isabel Cochran. And the starters, number 1, Emma Brogan. Number 2, Shay Dreskowski. Number 5, Ava Amorosi.
As I update the scoreboard here, looks like it still had Notre Dame left over on the score, but it is Cal Mum and Pembroke here in our championship game.
Number 21, Hazel Nickerson. Head coach Mike Green, assistant coach Griffin Irvine. And we're ready.
And we are now ready to go here between Cal Mum and Pembroke. This 34th annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic Championship game here tonight. So here we go. Both teams take the floor. Pembroke, Cal Mum, the decided champion, here tonight on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. We appreciate everyone tuning in here with me this evening. Mike Rose filling in for Alex Brasky, who was very disappointed he could not be with us here this evening, but happy to fill in for Alex here tonight as we jump it up here, and we're underway. And right out of the gates, it's an early bucket for the Raiders. And a quick answer by Pembroke. So 2-2 here early on in this contest as we are underway now. Full court pressure from the Dragons. And it will be beaten easily here, and driving inside, Dreskowski has to kick it out as the Raiders will reset here offensively. Dumped off inside, and the postal turnaround jumper is no good there from Nickerson. It's cleared inside by the Dragons. Inside, and a little bit of an errant pass, but it's controlled there by Calderon. On the drive, little scoop shot off the windows, no good there from Conover, as the Raiders will clear back the other way. And foul going to be called there on the drive, and so free throws upcoming here for Cal Mum as Amber Rose will head to the line. First free throw is good. So Cal Mum on top here early on, and girls game and the boys game in high school now. Same rules on the free throws. 5 fouls a quarter in the bonus. Second free throw, no good. Put back on the offensive rebounds, no good. Second effort inside from Bellows. She can't convert, and so now the Dragons will start back the other way. 3-2 early on here as Pembroke looks to set up here offensively. Liss on the right wing. Swings it over now to Easterbrook. Calderon on the drive all the way to the cup, off the window, no good. And a loose ball foul going to be called over the back against against Pembroke. And so we'll be going the other way here as the foul goes against L. Peterson. Full court pressure once again from the Dragons. Good work by the Raiders to handle it as they set up here offensively. Skip pass, Brogan, open three, no good. Long rebound, bounces on the floor. Is eventually muscled away by Nickerson, but a jump ball, and the arrow favors the Dragons. So Pembroke will get it back here early first quarter as we have a substitution for Pembroke as Jaden Hoopman checks into the game, taking the place of Liss. As I mentioned, just 6 players available to the Dragons here tonight. That pass, an errant one as it skips out of bounds, and it turned over there from Pembroke. But that will allow them to set up with their full court pressure. Skip pass finds Brogan. She bounces inside. Short corner jumper there from Bellows is short. Offensive rebound inside. Nickerson working hard, lays it up and in. And Hazel Nickerson with the extra effort gives her team a 5-2 lead. As Pembroke looking to settle in here offensively. Dumped off inside. Conabear turning. Bounces it inside, a little behind Hoopman. So they have to reset up top. 5 to shoot now, 4. Nice little backdoor cut, but it's unable to be handled, and it's taken away on the break, and it's lost out of bounds, and it'll go back to Pembroke. As Ava Marie's lost it out of bounds for Cal Mum. Easterbrook will get a breather now for the Dragons. Calderon sends it into the corner. Tries to go back to Calderon, but it's well over her head. She has to regroup at half court with 13 to shoot. On the drive, kicks it out. Pump and drive from Conabear, partially blocked on the way in. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Dragons. So it'll go back to the Raiders there on that deflection out of play. They'll look to break the pressure once again. Skip pass up ahead. Inside, off the window and in for Drazkowski. So Cal Mum handling this Pembroke pressure nicely here so far in this one. So they've opened up a 7-2 lead. Skipped into the corner. Conabear 3, halfway down and out. Offensive rebound by Liss. She tries to back it out. It's deflected and nearly taken away, and a foul is going to be called. And the foul is going to go against the Dragons. And with that, a timeout called by the Dragons. 7-2, Cal Mum on top. As we have a moment, we'll thank our sponsor, starting with our scoreboard sponsor, Genesee Community College. Looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education, look no further than GCC. Whether the dream of teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Join us at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. To learn more, visit www.genesee.edu/phys ed. Also, Robley Plumbing and Heating. One call does it all. When you call Robley, furnace not working, need your hot water tank replaced, you have a faucet dripping, want to have a new toilet installed, call Robley. We'll answer and get you all fixed up in no time. 585-470-8542. Servicing the Glow region for over 75 years. Also, Vonglis Enterprises, LLC. Vonglis Enterprise, fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job, specializing in septic system installation and repairs, along with water line installation. And out of the timeout, Calmum with possession of the basketball here, working with a 7-2 lead. That three-pointer, short. Offensive rebound inside, and it's blocked. The Raiders will still get a chance to reset here. That short corner jumper is an air ball and knocked out of bounds as Bellows couldn't find the mark. And it'll go back to Pembroke. They've been stuck on 2 for a long time, and that's not going to help as that one skips out of bounds and a turnover by the Dragons as they give it back to the Raiders once more. You see the full court pressure once again from Pembroke, and once again, Calmum without much issue, able to work into the front court. Now it's Emma Brogan, bounces it over to Bellows, and they'll work it back up top. Inside, Nickerson right on the doorstep, and she floats it up and in. So Nickerson asserting herself inside as she's got another. It's now 9-2. And a travel going to be called there in the corner as Pembroke continues to struggle with turnovers here early on in this first quarter. They're starting to pile up here. And not having much success creating turnovers of their own, but they get one there as it's taken away by Easterbrook. It ends up in a triple, and that one's good from downtown as the Dragons with an answer, and it's Peterson who had the 5 three-pointers in the first round matchup in this tournament, who connects for the first time from distance. And Calmum turns it right back over. So an opportunity here for Pembroke to work back into this ball game. In the corner with some space, Liss lets it fly, and she drills it. Peyton Liss from downtown, and just like that, that's a 1-point game. Good response out of the timeout for the Dragons. That one's blocked out of bounds. Calderon working back. They come up with that rejection. Tried to steal possession there afterwards, too. Thought it was Pembroke basketball, but it was not. Calmum will keep it, and they'll need to reset the shot clock here because they put it back to 30. So as they work to do that, 2:15 left in the first quarter. It's a 9-8 lead in favor of Calmum. And the shot clock is situated. Tried to get it into Nickerson, but they couldn't do it. It works back into the corner. A 3, halfway down and out for Amarise, and it's cleared by the Dragons. That one just thrown into the Calmum bench on that drive. So a turnover there. Thrown into the middle, deflected, and taken away. Dragons starting to find some success with the full court press, but they give it right back as Nickerson has it for the Raiders. Up ahead of the pack with the easy deuce, it's Milena Bellows, as she extends the Raiders' lead to 3. Bellows coming off an 8-point performance in the first round win over Batavia, including 6 in the fourth quarter. Calderon gets inside and some contact there, but she traveled. So it's another Pembroke turnover as they'll make another substitution. Conabear returns in place of Seneca Calderon. Raiders this time able to break the pressure. Bounces inside. Back to Nickerson. Pump, drive, pull up. Too strong. Off the back iron, and the loose ball is scooped up. And then drawing a foul there are the Raiders. So they'll maintain possession. That pass whipped in and right out of bounds as it went blitzing past Shea Drazkowski. So Pembroke will regain possession, trailing by 3 late here in quarter number 1. Peterson up top, Conabear. Extra pass into the corner, now inside. On the drive, Liss all the way to the basket, kicks it out, open 3. Conabear left wing, it's good, and we're all tied up at 11. Morgan Conabear from downtown. This time, Raiders working into the front court. About a 13-second difference between shot and game clock here as they look to set up. Maurice all the way to the cup for 2. So Avon Maurice puts it in. Pembroke nearly turned it over, and now they do, as Drazkowski takes it away. Waning seconds here in the first quarter. Nickerson fires a 3. That one's no good, and that'll do it here in quarter number 1. So 13-10, as I believe they're now going to say that 3 was maybe a 2. 13-10 is what they have on the scoreboard here. We'll see if they change it to 13-11. Either way, Calmum on top here after 1 as we head into quarter number 2. And while we have a moment, we want to thank our sponsors once again. Starting this time with Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com. Carrying the large selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. Call 585-948-8000, or better yet, we'll see you right here. Also, Zoom Total Fitness. Fitness for all levels, personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga. 24/7 access with only $35 per month membership with no extra fees. Call 585-861-8995. Also want to thank Harding's Plumbing, family-owned and operated company, EPA certified and fully insured. We offer fair pricing for excellent workmanship and stand behind our work and business name. With 24-hour emergency service and 12 technicians, we have the ability to get the workload done in a timely fashion. Call them 585-237-5561. Also, Summit Family Dental. At Summit Family Dental, our dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, our care begins with getting to know each other. Our highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. You can call our Warsaw location at 585-786-3676 or visit online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. Second quarter underway. Calmum leading. It is 13-10 is what they will say on the scoreboard now, as a foul going to be called against the Dragons there on this opening possession. Of course, the Dragons have to be careful not to get into foul trouble with only 6 players available in this contest, as that one on the inbounds is taken away. In transition, a good look from distance. Conabear couldn't knock it down as it goes halfway down and out. Raiders back the other way with Drazkowski. Skips it back up top. Top of the key, Maurice. Brogan passed up, looking at 3. Down to 9 to shoot. Maurice barreling inside. Bodies hit the floor. No call. Dragons emerge with the basketball. A lot of contact with no whistle there, but when it's all said and done, Seneca Calderon has the basketball. She'll set up at the top of the key for the Dragons. It's Liss right back to her. Dragons already down to 10 to shoot. Liss off a couple of screens, and an offensive foul going to be called on a moving screen in the corner, so the Dragons turn it over once more. (13-10) after that three-pointer was called a 2 there back in the first quarter. Nickerson able to work it across the timeline. Draskowski tried to get it inside to Nickerson, and it's taken away. Another errant pass resulting in a turnover. Both teams being forced into some turnovers here so far in this first half by some quality defense. Liss up top. That one couldn't be controlled by Conover. 10 to shoot now for the Dragons. Warren Conover on the drive, leaves it for Liss, gets it back right corner. Stonewall there, down to 3 to shoot. Ball is loose. Calderon lost it. It's taken away. Ahead of the pack, it's Isabella Cochran. She's caught up too. She leaves it for Nickerson, who goes barreling down the lane, and she draws contact. And Hazel Nickerson will head to the line to shoot a pair. Nickerson, the junior, a double-double in the first round victory for the Raiders over Batavia. Will stand at the stripe to shoot 2. Peterson back in for the Dragons in place of Conover. First free throw from Nickerson is up and good. So one more free throw here from Hazel Nickerson. That one rattles home as well, so 15-10 is our score now. Dragons look to go quick. It's nearly turned over as it deflects out of bounds. So we'll set up out of bounds underneath with Peterson inbounding from that deep corner. Look to see if they try and get her coming off a screen. They do, but the pass is behind her, and she has to just save it into the hands of Calderon, who will reset for Pembroke. Peyton Liss leaves in the right corner. A little give and go. Liss to the cup, and she puts it in, and a nice pass to whip that one inside. As Easterbrook found the cutting Liss. Raiders getting pressured, and a travel going to be called there as Amaris hit the deck. So Dragons have it trailing by 3. Peterson on the drive, spinning, fouled as she threw it up onto the rim. Didn't get the roll, but she will head to the line to shoot a pair. Draskowski picks up the personal. Peterson, all 15 of her points coming at the three-point line in the first round win, as she leaves the free throw short. RA has a three-pointer here in this game. Still looking to get her first points in this tournament, not from behind the arc. And she's not going to do it there. She comes up empty at the stripe. Nickerson trapped in the backcourt, able to get it over to Brogan. And now Brogan will break the pressure. Nickerson sets up inside. They whip it right into her. Nickerson one-on-one working against Easterbrook. Draws a crowd, skips it. Amaris halfway down and out a couple of times. Offensive rebound inside by Draskowski. Fresh shot clock here for the Raiders to reset with, but instead they throw it away as L. Peterson has the basketball. Liss in the right corner. Trying to get it to Peterson. Can't do it. Drives inside. Sends it. Left corner. Calderon, a triple. That one no good. Offensive rebound by Liss. She got pinned under the backboard and couldn't put it up and in. And now a foul going to be called as the Raiders look to emerge away with it. And a timeout will be called by Cal Mum. Easterbrook picks up the personal. But a timeout called here by Cal Mum. 15-12 is our score as it stands right now. Want to thank our sponsors, GCC, Looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education? Look no further than GCC. Visit www.genesee.edu/physed. Also, Robley Plumbing. Call 585-470-8542 for Robley Plumbing, servicing the Glow region for over 75 years. Also, Vanglis Enterprises. 585-471-4240. Crazy Cheap Cars. Zoom Total Fitness. Harding Plumbing, Summit Family Dental, and Berkshire Hathaway, and Jessica Best. That one turned over out of the timeout. The other way, scooped up and in as the Dragons with a nice response out of the timeout. That one was Calderon. Lofted inside. Amaris couldn't get that one up onto the window. It was partially blocked, but an offensive rebound by Nickerson, and she's able to muscle one up and draw contact. And Hazel Nickerson will make the familiar trip back to the charity stripe. Easterbrook picks up another personal. And with 3:46 left in the second quarter, it's a bonus situation here already for the Raiders as Nickerson's first free throw bounces home. That one, in and out. It's controlled in the corner by Amaris. Nickerson will fire a three, and she drills it. So Nickerson with the ever-popular 4-point possession there. A free throw and a triple. That's certainly an efficient trip down the floor. That one not so much, as it's thrown away, but the Dragons are able to regain. They'll fire from deep. Peterson left it short. Rebound, deflected around, and eventually secured by Hoopman. She'll fire from distance. That one's no good. List comes away with the loose ball. And now Calderon will reset. Calderon off a screen on the drive, foul called. Just the second team foul against Cal Mum, so not a bonus situation yet. As they'll inbound it underneath here with Calderon. Drive and kick. Hoopman will reset up top with Seneca Calderon. She tried to kick one out to Liss, an errant pass as Liss has to regroup near the midcourt line. Calderon inside with the offhand, couldn't scoop it up and in, and it's cleared by Brogan. Brogan being harassed as she tries to emerge away with it. She finds Amaris. And now Brogan will reset here for the Raiders. Pump and drive here from Bellows out of the short corner. She can't finish, and over the back foul going to be called against Drazkowski. So the third team foul now for Cal Mum as Drazkowski will take a breather as Holly McGinnis checks in. 19-14 here, late stages of the first half in the 34th annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Mike Rose thrilled to be filling in tonight for Alex Brasky as that one skips out of bounds. And we'll stay right here with 15 to shoot for the Dragons. Wafted in, flipped up and in. A nice finish there from Easterbrook with a little bit of acrobatics. Pembroke for the first time tonight relaxing out of their full court pressure here this trip down the floor. Brogan works back up top, and that one taken away. The Dragons on the break ahead of the pack. Liss couldn't finish. Loose ball, and Nickerson emerges with it, and a timeout called by the Raiders as they're clinging to a three-point edge here late in the second quarter. And of course, want to get a moment to thank our sponsors once again. Crazy Cheap Cars, 585-948-8000. Zoom Total Fitness 24/7. They are open, only $35 a month for membership, no extra fees. 585-861-8995. Harding's Plumbing, 585-237-5561. Shane Harding and Harding's Plumbing. Summit Family Dental. Call their Warsaw office, 585-786-3676. Or summitfamilydentalcare.com. And also Jessica Best, your best friend in real estate, 585-409-8734. Raiders looking to build on their three-point edge here. Late Amaris on the drive, flips it up and in. And Ava Amaris with a nice finish inside. Didn't have her best scoring performance in that first round victory, but she's looked a lot sharper here tonight, as that tough shot on the drive won't go for Conover, but she'll draw contact and head to the line. As now both teams in the bonus here the rest of the second quarter. Two shots here for Conover. She drills the first. One more here for Conover. She drills it. 21-18. Now your score here in this one. Skip pass. McGinnis had a look, turns it over. Liss on the break, has help coming, but she'll take it all the way herself and come up empty. Offensive rebound. Conover fires a three. That one's no good, and it's secured by Brogan. Brogan picks up her dribble, finds help in Amaris. She splits a pair of defenders as she charges up floor for the Raiders. Goes all the way to the cup, but missed the layup. Peterson with the rebound. About a 6 or 7 second difference between shot and game clock here. Pembroke trails by 3. On the drive, Calderon, the floater, left it short. Rebounded by the Raiders, they can hold for one, if they so choose. Brogan up top, drops it off into the corner. Inside, over the head of Nickerson, taken away. Peterson's got to hurry, 4 now 3. She has it knocked away from behind. Nickerson, a full court heave at the buzzer. That one's no good, and a chaotic end to that first half as zeros now on the scoreboard, and your score 21-18. Cal Mum on top at the break. Exciting first half here thus far. And now we'll see the youngsters come out onto the floor to play here at halftime. And before we do, we'll take this halftime moment to thank our sponsors, starting with Robley Plumbing. Robley Plumbing and Heating. One call does it all when you call Robley. Furnace not working. Need your hot water tank replaced. Do you have a faucet dripping? Want to have a new toilet installed? Call Robley. We'll answer and get you all fixed up in no time. Call 585-470-8542. So we've been servicing the Cole region for over 75 years. Robley specializes in all things plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, including well systems, boilers, furnaces, hot water tanks, and more. Robley Plumbing and Heating. Von Gliss Enterprises, LLC, fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. We specialize in septic system installation and repairs, along with water line installation and repairs. Check us out on Facebook or call us at 585-471-4240. Also, Crazy Cheap Cars. Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com. Carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. We need your trade-in. We'll pay top dollar for it, so give us a call, 585-948-8000. Or better yet, we'll see you right here. Zoom Total Fitness. Fitness for all levels. Personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga. 24/7 access for only $35 a month. with no extra fees. New equipment and a super clean facility, training, classes, infrared, sauna, and more. Call them at 585-861-8995. Also, Harding's Plumbing, family-owned and operated company, EPA certified and fully insured, offering fair pricing for excellent workmanship. We stand behind our work and business name, and with 24-hour emergency service and 12 technicians, we have the ability to get the workload done in a timely fashion. Call us today, 585-237-5561. Also, Summit Family Dental Care. Our dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, our care begins with getting to know each other. Our highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. Call our Warsaw location at 585-786-3676 or visit online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. Also, Berkshire Hathaway and Jessica Best, your best friend in real estate. You can call Jessica at 585-409-8734. Also, GCC, also our scoreboard sponsor, looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education. Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for the jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Join us at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. Learn more, visit www.genesee.edu/phys ed. Appreciate you joining us here this evening on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Halftime here right now. Second half coming up in just a few minutes, so stay with us right now. It's Calamom 28, Pembroke 18, and the 34th Annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic Championship game here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Well, folks, a couple minutes away from getting underway here in half number 2. Cal Mum, Pembroke, here in the 34th Annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic Championship game. Two-time defending champions Notre Dame knocked off in the first round by these Dragons. But right now it's Cal Mum who defeated Batavia in the first round, leading 21-18 at the half. Mike Rose here with you on Batavia Daily News Sports Network. On the JV side, it was the Irish reigning victorious over Batavia earlier today. But right now, either the Dragons or the Raiders will claim the title here on the varsity side here tonight at Genesee Community College. Before we get started, I just want to shout out our sponsors here once again. Genesee Community College, Robley Plumbing, Bonglis Enterprises, Crazy Cheap Cars, Zoom Total Fitness, Hardy's Plumbing, Summit Family Dental, and Berkshire Hathaway and Jessica Best. And also be sure to check out Batavia Daily News and all of the great deals ongoing right now for the Batavia Daily News. Like, you can try them online for 99 cents a month for the first 3 months. And get all of the great sports coverage that you cannot go without from Alex Brasky and company over at the Batavia Daily News. So we look ahead to the second half. Pembroke, it was hot shooting that got them through in their first round victory, but so far tonight it has been turnovers that have haunted them in this basketball game and ultimately come back to bite them. On the other side, Cal Mum being powered by Hazel Nickerson, who has been imposing her will on the interior for most of that first half. Also connected from downtown on a three-pointer in the first half. And Ava Maurice also picking up her scoring efforts after a little bit of a slump, especially by her standards, in the first round victory the other night against Batavia. Should be a good finish here in this one between the Dragons and the Raiders as the final seconds tick away off the clock here at halftime. We had the Cal Mum and Pembroke youngsters out here playing at the break. Always great to see those young players at these programs getting a chance to play out here on the college floor. Hoping to be like these two groups later on in their careers, potentially playing for championship glory in the Rotary Girls Basketball Classic in years to come. But right now, this championship game is ready to start half number 2. It'll be Pembroke basketball as we are underway, and Seneca Calderon will set the table here for the Dragons. Bounce to Peterson. Conabear leaves it there for Easterbrook. Pass up top, a dangerous one, and it's stolen away. As the Raiders, with some good defense, force another Pembroke turnover. We talked about that just moments ago, how the Pembroke turnovers have been coming back to haunt them so far in this game. Maurice skips in the corner to Nickerson. One dribble, thought about a pull-up three. Instead, drops it off inside. Bellows couldn't hit the turnaround. Offensive rebound and a foul, as that one was being put up by Drazkowski, who had to sit with some foul trouble late. And she'll head to the line to shoot 2. Drazkowski was a star in the first round victory, but can't connect there with 14 points in that win. And she drills the free throw there to extend her team's lead to a couple of possessions. Conaber leaves it for Peterson, gets it right back. Conaber kicks. Calderon, one dribble pull up, off the front iron and out. In transition, here come the Raiders. On the break all the way to the cup. Maurice can't finish Offensive rebound off the back iron there from Drazkowski, and eventually cleared by Peterson. Couple of good looks there at the goal. Come up empty for the Raiders. Nowhere to go with that one for Calderon. Leaves it for Liss. Peyton Liss drops it off inside. Peterson. An extra pass all the way right corner. Conover fires a three. Can't hit. Liss offensive rebound, however. She muscles one up off the front iron and up and in for Liss. Big bucket there to cut it down to 22-20. And now the Dragons bring full court pressure. Nearly thrown away by Nickerson. They got to get it over, and they just do with 1 second to spare, do the Raiders. And now Bellows leaves it short. So the Dragons play not getting a turnover. They get a rush possession and a quick stop. And now back with the basketball here. Calderon hesitates, drives to her dominant left side, leaves it there for Easterbrook, who runs a little give and go all the way to the cup. Nickerson denies Easterbrook at the rim. Raiders work it into the front court, just barely, with Amaris. Easterbrook caught reaching. Amaris leaves it in a short corner jumper and a long two from Drazkowski. So the long deuce from Drazkowski extends the lead back out to 4. Once again, Pembroke with that little give and go play, and once again, Nickerson denies at the rim. Calderon gets it back, stays with it, fires a three, misses everything, but it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bellows. Changes for the Dragons as Jaden Hoopman, the lone sub for Pembroke tonight, takes the place of Easterbrook. Reagan Schneider unavailable for the Dragons here tonight. Pump and drive by Conover. She's fouled. So Conover heading to the line to shoot 2, trying to cut into this deficit. First foul on the Raiders here in the third quarter. Free throw rattles in for Conover. Second free throw is good as well for Conover. And a timeout called by Pembroke, as Jamie Johnson wants to talk it over with his team trailing by 2. 30-second timeout. As we'll take a moment to tell you a little more about some of our sponsors here once again, starting with GCC. Looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education? Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC is the program to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. GCC. Visit www.genesee.edu/phys ed. And also Robley Plumbing and Heating. One call does it all when you call Robley. Furnace not working, need your hot water tank replaced, do you have a faucet dripping, want to have a new toilet installed, call Robley. There's a foul going to be called there, and you can call Robley at 585-470-8542, servicing the Glow region for over 75 years. Raiders able to break that pressure from Pembroke, working into the front court and set up here offensively. Maurice, couple of fakes, nowhere to go with it, skips it into the corner, dropped off inside, goes through the hands of Bellows, and now the Dragons can run. They'll slow it up as Calderon walks it into the front court. Skip pass, Liss. Little jab step, finds Calderon, drives, dishes it off. Hoopman, 3, left it short. Offensive rebound, put right back up and missing short. But last touch by Nickerson. So it'll stay right here. 28 to shoot for the Dragons, as Calderon will inbound it. Her team trails by 2. Liss pumps, drive, gets all the way inside, trying to shield off Nickerson with her body, but she missed it, as the presence of Nickerson inside there affecting another shot. Quickly back the other way. Drazkowski trapped in the corner. Up top to Nickerson, Hazel Nickerson. Stops at the elbow, bounces it inside. Bellows couldn't secure it, and it's turned over. Dragons will rotate once more. Easterbrook taking the place of Peterson. On the Calmum side, Mackenzie Perret will come in for Bellows. Dragons still trail by 2 as we're midway gone here in quarter number 3. Easterbrook couldn't finish over Nickerson once again. The height of Hazel Nickerson wreaking havoc on the defensive end of the floor. Now looking to make something happen offensively. Skips it to Brogan. Extra pass on Maurice. One more pass into the corner and rattling home a long 2 once again is Drazkowski. Her second long 2-pointer here in the third quarter. As once again the lead bounces back to 4. Nice little give and go. Calderon can't finish with the offhand. Nickerson clears inside. Raiders want to run. No foul there, but eventually gets ahead. Lofted inside, secured, and a timeout called by the Raiders. As they were getting a little careless there, Coach Mike Reed wants to talk it over before it was potentially turned over. So with that, we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors once again, starting this time with Vonglis Enterprises. Vonglis Enterprises LLC is a fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. We specialize in septic system installations and repairs along with waterline installation. You can check us out on Facebook or call us at 585-471-4240. Also, Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com. Carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. We need your trade-in. We'll pay top dollar for it. So give us a call, 585-948-8000, or better yet, we'll see you right here. Also, Zoom Total Fitness. Fitness for all levels. Personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga with 24/7 access and only $35 per month membership with no extra fees. New equipment in a super clean facility. Training, classes, infrared sauna, and more. Call 585-861-8995 to get started today. Also, Harding's Plumbing. Family-owned and operated company, EPA certified and fully insured, offering fair pricing for excellent workmanship. We stand behind our work. And with 24-hour emergency service and 12 technicians, we have the ability to get the work well done in a timely fashion. You can call them today at 585-237-5561. As a foul called there underneath, so we'll reset the shot clock to 30 as the Raiders will keep it. Trying to make something happen out of the timeout. Amaris, a 3, left it short. Long rebound, controlled by the Raiders. So the Raiders will have it here, working up top. Nickerson. Inside, nice little backdoor cut by Drazkowski, and she puts in another third basket here in the third quarter. Drazkowski starting to fill it up. And right back, the Dragons answer with Liss. Full court pressure now. Nickerson able to bounce it ahead. Stumbling a bit on Maurice, able to keep her footing and makes a nice pass ahead, but unable to finish. There's Drazkowski. Raiders get it back, but can't finish once again, and now the Dragons clear. So we approach 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Pembroke trailing by 4 and make it 2 as Calderon finishes inside. Racing through the defense the other way on Maurice, left it short. Some contact there, no foul, loose ball, and it's eventually muscled out to Nickerson. Nickerson tried to force a pass inside, and it deflects out of bounds. Last touch by the Dragons. So we'll stay here with the Raiders. They get it in with Brogan, 22 to shoot, and dished inside and taken away. The Dragons are not done yet. Calderon leaves it with Liss. She'll fire a three, and it's good. And just like that, the Dragons lead for the first time tonight. It's the three-pointer doing the damage once again. The other way, Amaris, pull-up jumper, left it short. Cleared by the Dragons as it's scooped up into the hands of Calderon. And Pembroke calls time. 1:05 left in this third quarter, and Pembroke has taken the lead here in this game. Once again, want to thank our sponsors. We're going to start with Summit Family Dental. At Summit Family Dental Care, our dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, our care begins with getting to know each other. Our highest priority is providing the quality dental services you deserve in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. Call our Warsaw location at 585-786-3676 or visit us online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. Also, Berkshire Hathaway and Jessica Best, your best friend in real estate. You can call Jessica at 585-409-8734. And also our scoreboard sponsor, GCC, looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education. Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Join us at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. Goals in the and one. Visit www.genesee.edu/phys ed. So Liss drills a three and now get a chance to get three the old-fashioned way, but left it short off the back iron. Nickerson with the rebound. A battle here in this one, but the Dragons now have retaken control in this basketball game and have the lead, had not led all night until here in the third quarter, 31-28 is our score. Traskowski up top. Amaris stepping back. Dishes it to Brogan for three, and she left it short. And it's rebounded by Peterson. Shot clock could be turned off, but still rolling here. Maybe a 1 second difference as the Dragons can likely hold for the final possession here in the third quarter, leading by three. Easterbrook wheels back up top to Liss and now dishes it into the corner. And that one misses off the side of the rim. Shot clock's going to expire, and they'll likely need to put a couple ticks back on the game clock, which currently reads .2. Well, it appears they'll just leave it at .2, so no real opportunity to get anything up onto the rim here in .2 seconds, and possible to get a shot off in that amount of time as they work to get this corrected here. Should be about a second and change, and 1.2 seconds is what the clock will read here, so still a chance here, but the Raiders, what has turned into a good one here in the 34th annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic. Mike Rose here this evening on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. I want to thank our sponsors once again. Robley Plumbing and Heating. One call does it all when you call Robley. Furnace not working. Need your hot water tank replaced. Do you have a faucet dripping? Want to have a new toilet installed? Call Robley. We'll answer and get you all fixed up in no time. 585-470-8542. Servicing the Glow region for over 75 years, and Robley specializes in all things plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, including well systems, boilers, furnaces, hot water tanks, and more. Also, Vonglis Enterprises. Vonglis Enterprises LLC is a fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. We specialize in septic system installation and repairs along with water line installation. You can check us out on Facebook or call us at 585-471-4240. Also, Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com. Carry the large selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. We need your trade-in. We'll pay top dollar for it. Just give us a call at 585-948-8000, or better yet, we'll see you right here. And right here at GCC, fourth quarter of this championship game is set to get underway. The Raiders will begin with possession, trailing by 3. As Amarise will have the basketball to begin the fourth quarter of play here tonight for the Raiders. Lofted inside, Nickerson. Haven't seen enough of this in the second half, and she makes it look easy as she flips it up and in with the left hand. Nickerson was a force in that first half, but a quiet third quarter for her, and she was held scoreless. That pass whipped inside, deflects into the corner, where the Dragons will regain. Calderon all the way to the cup, and the runner goes. As the lead bursts right back to 3. Dragons in their full court pressure once again. Began to work with a little more effectiveness as the game has progressed, and nearly got a turnover there, but last touched by Pembroke. So it'll stay here with 21 to shoot. Amarise will inbound. She gets it back, right corner. Clean look at a 3. Left it short, rebound, battled for and secured by the Raiders. Good work inside by Perret. She has a clean look at a 3 now, and she left it short as well. Rebound cleared by Easterbrook. Calderon with the Dragons leading by 3. Gets it into Liss, who nearly turned it over. It eventually works back to the lefty Calderon. Peterson gets a clean look at the rim, but missed the runner, and it's cleared by Nickerson. Raiders thought about pushing, but Amarise thought better of it as they'll reset. Drazkowski, another long 2. She's got the touch from that spot. As Shea Drazkowski's hit 4 long 2-point jumpers here in the second half to keep her team alive, and they're back to a 1-point lead for the Dragons. Conover posting up at the right elbow off a screen. As the Dragons looking to get something going. Down to 10 to shoot. Liss gets inside, throws one up onto the rim and draws contact. And Peyton Liss will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair, with her team leading by 1 at the 5:58 mark of the fourth quarter. First team foul against Cal Mum here in the fourth quarter. Hoopman back in place of Conover. First free throw for Liss. She drills it. Sophomore's been big here in the second half. Had a big 5 points late in that third quarter, but she comes up empty on the second try as she splits the pair. Remains a 2-point game. Amarise all the way to the cup, and just like that, we're tied in the blink of an eye. As Ava Amarise goes coast to coast. 34-34 as we approach 5.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter of the Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic, 34th annual. Calderon fouled inside. Tried to flip it up with her offhand, draws contact. Second team foul against the Raiders. So the lefty Seneca Calderon now at the line. She misses the first off the back iron. Pembroke leaving some points at the free throw line. Last couple of trips down the floor. As Calderon, much like Liss, splits the pair to give the Dragons a 1-point lead once more. Brogan gives it up to Nickerson. She flips a long pass ahead that eventually finds its mark, and unable to finish through contact there was Drazkowski. That pass caught me by surprise there. Drazkowski will head to the line to shoot a pair. First team foul against the Dragons. First free throw for Drazkowski ties us up at 35 all. Drazkowski missed that one. Loose ball, tie up. The arrow says Dragons basketball. So both teams leaving a couple points on the scoreboard at the free throw line. And we're tied up once more. And a timeout called by the Dragons. 35-35. And as we call time, we'll thank our sponsors once again. Starting with Zoom Total Fitness. Fitness for all levels, personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga, 24/7 access for only $35 a month. Call them at 585-861-8995. Also, Harding's Plumbing, family-owned and operated, EPA certified and fully insured. We offer fair pricing for excellent workmanship. We stand behind our work and business name with 24-hour emergency service and 12 technicians. We have the ability to get the workload done in a timely fashion. Call us at 585-237-5561. Also, Summit Family Dental. Summit Family Dental Care. Our dentists and staff are committed to giving you the best dental experience that Warsaw has to offer. Like any trusting relationship, our care begins with getting to know each other. You can call our Warsaw location at 585-786-3676 or visit online at summitfamilydentalcare.com. And also, Berkshire Hathaway and Jessica Best, your best friend in real estate. And you can reach Jessica Best at 585-409-8734. Also, our scoreboard sponsor, GCC. So here we go, out of the timeout. Dragons basketball, tie game. Off a couple of screens, Hoopman got loose in the corner but couldn't get a clean look off. These were Calderon, down to 10 to shoot. Liss up top with 5 to shoot. Fakes a dribble handoff, 3 to shoot. Liss all the way to the cup, off the window, muscles it in right as time expires on the clock to give the Dragons the lead back. Dragons get a trap there in the corner, and a timeout called by Cal Mumm. As that was getting dicey with just 1 second left to get that over half court for the Raiders. So another full timeout called here, and we'll thank our sponsors, GCC. Looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education? Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Join us at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. To learn more, visit www.genesee.edu/physed. Good old GCC, my old stomping grounds here at GCC. Also, Robley Plumbing and Heating. One call does it all when you call Robley. Furnace not working. Need your hot water tank replaced. Do you have a faucet dripping? Want to have a new toilet installed? Call Robley. Lance will get you all fixed up in no time. 585-470-8542. As we have been servicing the Glow region for over 75 years, Robley specializes in all things plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, including well systems, boilers, furnaces, hot water tanks, and more. Appreciate all of our sponsors here making it possible for us here tonight on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. As that pass, a beautiful play drawn up out of the timeout, results in an easy 2 for the Raiders. Picture perfect to tie this game back up. Calderon, guarded here by Brogan, kicks it off to Hoopman. 10 to shoot once again for the Dragons, who have worked late into the clock the last couple of possessions. Calderon leaves it for Hoopman. 5 to shoot, stepping back, 3 to shoot, throws it up, misses everything, rebounded by Nickerson. Raiders want to run, but it's taken away. And now a kickball going to be called as Liss was going to be coming in with nobody waiting for her under the basket. Would have been an easy layup for the Dragons, but they're going to say that Pembroke kicked it first. So Kelmum maintains possession with a fresh shot clock here. Pembroke will drop back their pressure here just a bit. Brogan gives it up. Long three-pointer there is short from Amaris. Took that one from college range and couldn't connect. Skip pass up ahead. Pump and drive from Hoopman. The floater off the window, no good. Rebound cleared by the Raiders. Stuck on 37-37 as Nickerson looks to push in the open floor. She leaves it. Amaris hop steps inside. Contact, foul. And Ava Amaris heading into the line to shoot 2 with a chance to put her team back in front. Second team foul against the Dragons. Easterbrook will sit in favor of Conover. Now we'll see Ava Amaris at the line. Drills the first to get the Raiders the lead with 3:22 left in the fourth quarter. 38-37. Make it 39-37. Amaris perfect at the stripe. And the Dragons in need of a good possession this trip down the floor. Hoopman over to Conover. Dishes it off to Calderon. Looking to cross over, had it knocked away from her. Down to 10 to shoot once again. Liss free to fire. Drills another. Liss has been huge from distance in this game. Drills another 3 and then gets caught reaching in on the foul. As Pembroke was bringing the pressure. But Pembroke back in front now after that triple from Liss. 9 for Liss here in the second half. Dragons in their full court pressure once again. Nickerson picks up her dribble, able to find a free teammate ahead of the pack. Inside, off the window, no good, but an offensive rebound by Drazkowski, who's been huge. Nickerson will fire a 3, too strong. Another offensive rebound for Mackenzie Perret. Drazkowski can't finish. Perret comes away with another one. A jump ball is the call. And the arrow says keep it right here. How about the efforts of Mackenzie Perret? Multiple efforts on the glass there to keep that possession alive. So Kelmum maintains possession. Amaris on the inbound. Gets it in. They get it back to her. Corner 3. It's good! Ava Amaris from downtown. You can only keep her quiet for so long. The Raiders back on top. Little give and go. Liss trapped underneath, finds Hoopman. Dragons trail by 2. Conover thought about a 3, drives inside. Tough shot there and misses everything. Goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Raiders. Kelmum's defense has really cinched in here over the last couple of minutes, particularly in the half court. Pressure broken. Amaris to the cup. Misses off the back iron, deflects out of bounds, and it will go back to Pembroke. So maybe a little bit of a rush possession there from Kelmum as they come up empty. Dragons need a bucket here on this trip down the floor. Trailing by 2. Calderon all the way to the cup. Halfway down and out. Swirls the iron. Nickerson clears. Raiders looking to run. Skip pass over to Brogan. She'll reset up top. Her skip pass nearly taken away, but eventually secured by Perret, who's played some big minutes here in the fourth quarter. Emma Brogan. Amaris calling for it. Open up top. They finally get to her with 4 to shoot. Amaris walks into a three. It's deflected up in the air. Nickerson's got to shoot. She didn't get it off. It's a shot clock violation. So a huge stop there by the Dragons as we hit the final minute here in this fourth quarter. Pembroke trails by 2 in the 34th annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic. Peterson, who's been quiet here tonight. Extra pass, Hoopman, a three, too strong. Rebound secured by Brogan. Dragons don't have to foul. Amory's trapped in the backcourt. Nickerson has it ahead, and a timeout called by Cal Mumm. 39.6 seconds on the clock, 24 seconds on the game clock, a 15-second difference here with Cal Mumm having possession of the ball and a 2-point lead on the scoreboard. I believe the Dragons will likely play this one out here down the stretch. Want to thank our sponsors once again here, GCC, Robley Plumbing and Heating, Fonglis Enterprises LLC, Crazy Cheap Cars, Zoom Total Fitness, Harding's Plumbing, Summit Family Dental, Berkshire Hathaway, and Jessica Best. Appreciate you joining us here tonight on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network, streaming live here on YouTube. And a great one here in this championship game. It has certainly lived up to the billing here so far tonight. A battle of 7 and 2 teams here in Section 5 Class C, and they are going toe-to-toe here down the stretch, trading punches. Raiders get it in. They get it across half court. Amaris fouled. Just the third team foul here. So still 2 more before bonus situation. Pembroke can be very aggressive here defensively. They get it into Brogan. Now just a 6-second difference between shot and game clock, however, with that foul. So Pembroke, if they're gonna foul, probably want to do it soon. Inside, Nickerson gets to her spot. Tough shot, can't finish. She gets an offensive rebound. Shot clock off, but she puts it up and in. Hazel Nickerson with a huge bucket. Pembroke racing down the other way. Liss, a three, left it short. Rebounded by Drazkowski. She is fouled. And with 1.3 seconds left, it looks like it is all but over here for Cal Mumm, as they may have this one clinched here. (44-40) is our score. Now 45-44, I promise. Just take my word for it, as the overlay is frozen on me. Second free throw is up and good. So 46-40 as the final second winds off here, and that'll do it, as Cal Mumm is victorious here tonight as they knock off Pembroke 46-40 in this final. And we appreciate you joining us here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. I promise I'll try and get this overlay working again as I submit my ballot here for the all-tournament teams. So 46 to 40, our final score here tonight. As Calmum knocks off Pembroke here in this championship contest, as they get set for the presentation of the awards and the all-tournament teams here. Want to thank our sponsors one last time. Genesee Community College, our scoreboard sponsor here tonight. Robley's Plumbing and Heating. Bonglis Enterprises LLC. Crazy Cheap Cars. Zoom Total Fitness. Harding's Plumbing. And Summit Family Dental. And Berkshire Hathaway and Jessica Best. Presentation of the championship trophy and the all-tournament teams upcoming here. Appreciate you joining us here this evening. Mike Rose filling in for Alex Brasky, who made his way in here at the conclusion of this one. Caught the finish, but I stole his vote on the all-tournament teams nonetheless. Probably for the best. Of course, you can visit www.genesee.edu/physed to jumpstart your journey with GCC. 585-470-8542 for Robley's Plumbing and Heating LLC. 585-471-4240 Vangelis Enterprises for all of your septic system installation and water line installation needs. Crazy Cheap Cars, crazycheapcars.com, 585-948-8000. Zoom Total Fitness, 585-861-8995, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Harding's Plumbing at 585-237-5561. For all of your plumbing needs, Summit Family Dental at summitfamilydentalcare.com or our Warsaw location at 585-786-3676. And, of course, Jessica Best at Berkshire Hathaway at 585-409-8734. But what a game it was here today. The Dragons stormed back to take a lead late. Took their first lead of the night in the third quarter, but ultimately the Raiders able to emerge victorious as Hazel Nickerson and Ava Amaris making big plays down the stretch to put the game away. Also got to give credit to Shea Draskowski, who had some big buckets here late in this ball game, and the Raiders, your champions here in the 34th annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic here tonight, as they work to tally the final votes here for the all-tournament teams. You see the trophies there at midcourt. And of course, we will bring you this award ceremony here when it gets going here momentarily. You see Calmum, our winners here this season. A 46-40 win. Certainly building the anticipation here on these all-tournament teams and our MVPs here today. And, of course, the Ray Shirts Service Above Self Award also to be handed out here. Alex standing next to me wondering what's taking so long. You're certainly going to get a good look at these trophies at midcourt as we await to see who will claim them. That is for certain here today. Of course, I mentioned Notre Dame has won the last 2 consecutive seasons. Last season's MVP, Anna Sisson. Evelyn Tomedy, the MVP of 2022, as Notre Dame won the last 2 seasons. No tournament in 2021. And Batavia was victorious back in 2020 and 2019. Last time Cal Mum won this tournament was back in 2017. And at long last, we are ready for the presentation of the awards. The 34th annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic. And Cal Mum comes out and claims their championship trophy here.
And now for the announcement of the all-tournament team. First from Batavia, Jenna McDonald.
And the all-tournament team presented now, Jamie McDonald of Batavia, who helped lead Batavia to a victory in the consolation game earlier this evening. Nina Bartz from Notre Dame. Both still in attendance. Don't see that often. Ava Maurice able to come out after a hesitation to claim her all-tournament team. Peyton Liss of Pembroke after 21 points in a losing effort here tonight.
And finally, also from Pembroke, Al Robertson.
And I believe it is Elle Peterson who takes the last spot on the all-tournament team from Pembroke.
Next, the Ray Shirt Service Above Self Award. This is someone who has exhibited many, many different characteristics, all of which are important for a team to be able to be successful in anything. It's a team cheerleader.
And the Ray Shirts Sportsmanship Award being presented now.
Solid screens, energizing their teammates, and all of their intangibles. The award this year goes to, from Cal Mum, Shay
Grazkowski claims that crown.
By the way, presenting the award is this year's great
and the MVP, and
President Susie.
I have a pretty good guess on who this will end up with.
No fines. Oh, wait, let's go. And now
And it's got to believe Hazel Nickerson, likely the front runner.
Played for Notre Dame from 1995 to 1999. She was the MVP of this tournament for 4 years. All those 4 years. She was a 3-time Section 5D MVP, 2-time All-Greater Rochester selection, and 1999 New York State Class D Player of the Year, averaging 23.5 points per game and 15.8 rebounds per game. Unfortunately, Christina passed away unexpectedly on October 20th, 2015, at the age of only 34 years. The MVP trophy has been named after her for her tremendous success and accomplishments in this tournament. Here to present the Christina Volpe MVP Award is John Volpe, Christina's father. Thank you for being here, sir. Hazel Nickerson.
And Nickerson claims the MVP trophy. She got my vote on my ballot, and deserving effort here as she wins the MVP crown for Cal Mum. That'll do it for us here at Genesee Community College as Cal Mum claims a 46-40 victory here tonight to win the 34th annual Batavia Rotary Girls Basketball Classic. Nickerson, your MVP. And that'll do it for us. Mike Rose here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.